Today, Brent is tying another one of his favorite colors of the Enticer jig. This color has been proven effective over the years on many lakes and rivers. We are using a size 8 jig, 7/64 copper bead, ginger marabou tail, copper holographic tinsel, small copper wire, olive brown UV2 CLX. Let's go the bench with Brent.
Good day everyone, and welcome another segment on the bench. Today I'm going to bring you another one of these Enticer Leech series flies. This is the olive brown color. It's basically a ginger. I just wanted to show you the coloration. Basically, it's a great color. This is the this olive brown that I was getting from UV2 from the Spirit River people before, and there's a real color variation now in the new shipments that have been coming out. This is the same color, the same SKU and everything, and it's quite a different color. The olive brown is a really good color too. I like all of their products, I really do. But this one here has got the red highlights in it. It's a nice ginger color, kind of that tan variation, if you will. They're just a little darker. And I know years ago I had Peter Morrison told me about some tan leeches work in some lakes, and I've tried them and work very, very well. So we're putting this in the new fly pack for you this year. That'll be available online. So let's get the hook and a vise here, and we'll tie one up. Of course, it's just the same. It's the same fly we've been showing you, but it's. I just want to show you the colors. Or come in here. I'll just use. You can use whatever color thread you like. I'll use a chartreuse on this one. Use whatever you have. If you don't have chartreuse, use a tanner or whatever color suits you. You can always use kind of what you have available. Okay, now when we're looking for marabou, it's we don't need the big long blood quills, but I want soft, nice soft marabou, really important. I'll clip that off. Come in here, grab a nice little clip of that. We'll put a fairly long tail on it. You can make these tails a little thicker if you want. I like to keep them quite thin on the leeches. I'll just wrap those butts down forward to the bead, cut that off, and then we'll just tidy that body up a little bit, get it nice and level. Take a turn behind. We want to make sure we get a nice bulletproof fly. Strength is really the key. That's why I use a lot of wire. Here comes my small copper wire. You could put some red wire on there. If you want to put accents on there, go for it. But I don't want to put too much bling on the flies. You get, sometimes we get them. I want the one target I'm looking for, and this is it right here, the holographic flashable body. I got 2 strands of this magnum flash here right now, and I'm just going to wrap it forward, tie it off. You might want to put it on a little different sequence on a standard vise. It's okay, you can wrap from the front back and back forward, but you want to make sure you got the wire at the rear, and you can reverse wrap over top the flash boos. Just give it a lot more strength so you're not having these flies fall apart. Then I've got my wire all ready to go here. I'll just bring in the UV2 CLX, and you don't want very much of this at all. This is a very thin little piece. And I'm just going to reverse turn this and get my brush, level that out. Brush it out nicely. When I start, I come back a little bit. I make my first turn, and then I just wrap 3 turns or so ahead of each other. Then I'm right behind the bead, nice and tight behind the bead. I pull that wire right down in there behind the bead so it's locked in. I get a good. I'm putting a lot of pressure on this when I tie off, or the whole fly. I'm actually giving a lot of pressure. This. I just want to emphasize again, this fly is super, super durable. One of the key components when I'm designing my own flies or whatever is I want flies, first of all, that'll catch fish, and I want flies that are very durable. We don't want to be replacing flies all the time, and always use some good heavy tippet on these flies. Like say a leech fly like this will get hammered hard, so I'd suggest using a 1 or 2x fluorocarbon tippets, what I'd be using on most applications, and it's just a great pattern for you. I know another coloration. You can put some glint in the tail, but I just let the body do this thing. Let that be the target. You got enough tail material in there to get some movement. When you can either hang that under a cork or you can strip it. The way I usually fish it, just get long, slow pulls, and the jig will undulate nicely. And you can fish this in rivers too. It'll be swimming upright like so, right? So really do appreciate you guys dialing in here again today with us, and we'll catch you again real soon.
Thanks again to Brent for bringing us his favorite fly patterns. We appreciate you visiting us today, and don't forget to check our website for hundreds of videos and also the online store for exclusive flies and clothing.